Hello, class. In this week, we're going to be discussing enlightenment. A very big word used a lot these days. Many of you may know from the Buddha, Siddhartha, the enlightened one. But that's not the use we're going to be using this semester in our discussion. We're going to refer to the Enlightenment as the Enlightenment period. 17th, 18th century European movement, philosophical movement, France, Switzerland, that defied, challenged the past, and aimed us at using, invited us to use reason and logic and critical thinking as a way to reach in truth. It's breaking away from superstition, breaking away, not religion. Careful, that's one of the little things that we will need to discuss perhaps. But enlightenment, as it was developed at the time, does agree that there exists a divine supreme maker. Mostly the reason for doing that, for believing that, for the enlightened ones, the philosophies, is because it's a common reality, it's a common truth across all religions, and thus it takes it as a reality. Some people have issues with that because atheism, agnosticism, materialism, it all spinned off out of enlightenment too. I mean, there was a big section of enlightenment that rejected all religions. So, but many of them did not. René Descartes, French philosopher, he was very faithful believer. Others were not. But Kant summarized it more or less, saying, enlightenment, defined it as enlightenment is humans breaking away from our own past ignorance. So, it basically is a movement that radicalized daily lives, actually. I mean, in France, it put an end to monarchy, absolute monarchy. It did create universal human rights. It had tons of consequences. Science came to the board as truth. And as I said, superstition and a lot of belief systems were destroyed or pretty much put on second plane as not true or not that important. However, your task for this discussion is going to be to see what and how these ideas what affected today's United States or America at the time. People like Thomas Jefferson came in contact with the Enlightenment and the philosophers and the thinkers of the Enlightenment period themselves. And he came to the United States in what is usually known as the Age of Reason. What does that look like? How did these European-born influences, beliefs, influenced today's United States or the America at the time, the United States of the 1700s? That will be your task for the discussion. I'm curious to see what you have to say. See you there. Bye.